up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to HCS Pro Talk, your weekly Halo esports podcast. This is episode 348 for the week of July 14th, 2024. The title of this week's episode is Practice for Atlanta, because I just couldn't think of anything better. My name is Josh, aka JK Fire, and this week I'm joined by the man in, is that a crew neck?
Yeah.
In the blue crew neck, Will, aka I am Mr. Mayhem. Will, how are you doing on this Monday evening?
I'm doing fine. How about yourself?
I am doing pretty well as well. Very tired, but that's expected. So
yeah,
it's okay. It is quite all right. Will, before we get into the stuff and the things for the show, got a few woos to hand out here. John with I will. John with the 14-month resub, Lumberquack with the 3-month resub, Ashley with the 18-month resub, or is that 16? Might be 16. Either way, thank you. And Blackout with the 8-month resub. That means you all get a woo, 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 woo. Thank you so very much. Welcome back, everybody. Hope everyone's having a great fucking night. Everybody that's tuning in live, welcome to the live show. Hope everyone's having a good one. We got some stuff and things to talk about. So, Will, do you want to know the stuff and the things that we're talking about in this week's episode of the show?
What do we have this week?
Well, we've got new merch. It's available right now. We'll talk about it in a minute. Additional Atlanta details emerge as we are only a couple short weeks away from the event. And HCS SLC ticket information has been revealed as well. So we'll be talking about all that along with some tournament results later on. For those who don't know, like I said, we are only a couple short weeks away from Atlanta, which means next week is going to be our Atlanta preview. And then I'll wait for Will to ask me what's on next week's episode of the show, because we actually can say that this time at the end of the show, and I'll say the same exact thing. So stay tuned for that. But that doesn't mean we don't have stuff to talk about this week, because we do. So without further ado, Will, let's get into some competitive news. First and foremost, our Atlanta merch is available right now. Exclamation point merch in the chat if you're watching live, or it's the pinned tweet on our Twitter, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, there's a lot of options. There are a lot of options. I didn't want to leave people wanting. You know what I mean? So basically what we have is we have a new After Party colorway by Uriel. This one is obviously more phase themed, so red. That is in a poster, a framed poster, and a t-shirt variant, so go check those out. We have two new HCS Pro Talk logo colorways, both centered around colors of like the Atlanta Falcons. That was kind of the theme that we went for there. We have youth logo tees as well, so if you want to get a t-shirt for the kiddos, you feel free to do so. We have, again, two different colorways there. And we have the return of the joggers. They're back in both logo colorways as well. And there's worldwide shipping. So regardless of where you are, you can get your merch, and it's available right now. So feel free to check it out. Or don't. That's fine too. Also, if you find me in Atlanta, you'll get free stickers. They'll be delivered tomorrow. As a matter of fact, we record these on Monday. So those stickers are coming in on Tuesday. And I'm very excited because it'll be fun. It's going to be a fun time. All right. Speaking of Atlanta, here's a few more pieces of information for you from Atlanta. First up, there is a free agent list by Piggy. Go ahead and check that out. All the links that I talk about are going to be in the Google Doc of the show notes of the show, exclamation point show notes in chat, so go check that out. So yes, a free agent list by Piggy is available right now. Please, if you're looking for teammates, you still have a week, maybe less than that, but maybe a week to buy team passes. I could be mistaken here. But yeah, either way, if you need teammates, check out that free agent list. It's available for you. Then we have something that felt like it was, well, I don't know how to explain this. It didn't really feel like it was supposed to happen for London, but it did. And now it feels like the HS kind of leaned into it, and now they're providing the information themselves. And what I mean by that is the open bracket, pool play, and championship bracket series layouts are available right now for anybody and everybody to see. Open bracket, pool play, and champ bracket. Everything is available right now. So that's pretty fucking awesome. Then, the HCS Atlanta talent has been announced. This includes your desk host, Lottie, your stage host, Blaze, and your casters, Onset, Bravo, Gaskin, Schurzy, Walshy, and your casters and analysts, Clutch, Tony, and Active. So make sure to show them all some love. They all deserve it greatly, and can't wait to see them do what they do best. Then we have some side tournaments, Will, for Atlanta. I'm not gonna go through all of these in detail. I'll wait for the preview show next week. But we have a Halo 3 4v4 on Friday, July 26th. We have a Halo 5 2v2 on Friday, July 26th. We have a Halo 3 2v2 on Saturday, July 27th. And we have a Halo Infinite 2v2 on Saturday, July 27th as well. So make sure to go check those out if you're interested. Spring King, Jesus Christ, relax. God damn. All right. Will, something actually really cool that I was really excited and happy to see is that international teams are making their way to the States for Atlanta prep. This is by both Into the Breach and Quadrant. Into the Breach tweeted out yesterday that they were on their way to Atlanta, which would mean that they would be making that trip today as we're recording the show. And then Sika from Quadrant stated, flying to North America today, excited to get some reps in before the event, also experiencing a normal schedule for once.
Yeah, I wonder how much that'll be a factor for them getting here early, not having the jet lag and the time change and all that. So hope this bodes well for them.
I am very much looking forward to seeing what they're able to do. I always love the idea of these teams taking extra time to prepare and try to remove all outside, bullshit from allowing them to compete on LAN. And so, like you said, getting rid of that jet lag or trying to prevent it as much as possible leading up to the event. Who knows if they're going to do a little boot camp beforehand, whatever it may be. But just, I love the idea of making that trip. I love how these organizations are allowing them to do this as well. It proves to me that they're behind their players and they really do care about allowing them to compete at their best. So it should be a good time. What's up, Verb? Welcome back.
Yeah, they can get some practice not on 120 to 200 ping.
Right.
So
exactly. So yeah, hopefully this only bodes well for them. Now, what would be the icing on the cake here is if somehow, some way, like we get the top Mexican team coming over, right? The top Australian, New Zealand team coming over early. It just, just to give everybody the best chance possible, but it is what it is. All right. Then, moving on from Atlanta, talk about an organization who releases dates early. Thank God. Space Station Gaming with the SLC Major important dates. This is by Space Station, of course. So, July 15th, which is today, the day we are recording the show, the pre-sale ticket sales go live. Okay, so they've been live already. All right. They went live at 8 a.m. Pacific time this morning if you had registered for pre-sale ahead of time. And those tickets are available right now. Only GA are available because VIP sold out. And VIP sold out quickly. But Shonduras, the owner of Space Station, stated the following. Heard VIP tickets sold out pretty quick for the SLC Major. Wanted to add a few more for peeps that missed out. Dropping tomorrow, a.k.a. Tuesday, 9 a.m. Utah time. So there you go. That is I mean, it's pretty crazy that I guess it's not necessarily crazy that VIP sold out that quickly, but yeah, just it is cool to see that a few are going to be left. So hopefully people get the opportunity to get them tomorrow. If you're listening to this on Tuesday, then they're probably already available and they're probably already sold out, if we're being honest. But keep your eyes locked on Twitter and make sure you're following Space Station. But again, 9 a.m. Utah time, be there. On the 16th, which is tomorrow, which is Tuesday, GA and VIP tickets go live for everybody. In other words, GA, so general admission tickets, and then whatever VIP is left. So whatever Sean was talking about, those would be available. Don't expect a lot, is what I should say. And then, right after that as well, on the 17th, open bracket team passes go live. So back to back to back ticket sale dates. Pretty fucking great to hear. And yeah, just, I have no criticisms here. Good shit.
Man. Imagine having a plan. You know? Holy shit. Whew.
Holy shit indeed, dude. Holy shit indeed. And then also, there were a couple little announcements that were teased in that announcement video that Space Station put out. The two of which are, there is going to be an upcoming Instinct and SSG hoodie crossover. So for those who aren't aware, because there are listeners of the show who got in, Will, like when you got in with the Halo 5 era, right? So a lot of folks may not be versed in the MLG era, right, of Halo esports. Instinct was one of the teams that had competed, like one of the brands that had competed throughout MLG's eras. And for those who don't remember, SSG did a hoodie collaboration with Straight Rippin', as a matter of fact. And so, yeah, the next one that they have coming is going to be with Instinct. So, fuck yeah. Can't wait for that. Instinct was one of my favorite teams back in the day, along with Straight Rippin'. But I love the God Squad, as they were called during the Reach era. So, very much looking for that collaboration to come out. It's going to be a good time. And then also, Will, this has happened a couple times, but not to the extent that I would assume these folks have wanted. Well, it sounds like they're going to be given the reins to do it in full this time around. LVT to provide official open bracket coverage for SLC. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be a good time. And congratulations to them. That's fucking awesome. Speaking of SLC tickets. What's up, Ash? Welcome back. Speaking of SLC tickets. Let's talk about what you get with your ticket purchase, shall we? For general admission, for $50, that is before discount code, right? That's before you use your discount code. 3-day venue access. You get the drop card for Twitch drops, obviously, and an event poster while supplies last. So if you want your poster, make sure you snag one while you can. And then for VIP tickets, $150, again, before the discount code. 3-day venue access. Twitch drop card, obviously. Early entry Friday morning to take pictures with the trophy on stage and get an early venue tour. Okay, so only early access to the venue on Friday. Okay. A 10% discount at the SSG booth, which is pretty fucking rad because they're probably going to have the best merch at the event. A dedicated VIP registration line and security line. Again, basic there. An alternate colorway of the Sad Boy Halo and SSG shirt. A VIP exclusive badge and lanyard colorway. Whoop-de-doo. An event postcard to send to a friend who missed the event. A signed SSG event poster. A goodie bag, which is keycap, stickers, pins, and an exclusive fingerboard colorway. And access to the VIP only viewing lounge. So there you go. And like I said, VIP, like pre-sale ticket sales are live right now. VIP is sold out right now. A very small allotment from what Shonduras was saying will go live on Tuesday morning. So make sure your eyes are locked to socials on that, because those are going to go real quick. Real quick. So there you go. And Will, that's it for the competitive news. So without further ado, Will, we got Rostermania!
Yeah, just a few official teams coming together. First up, Team Lethal Fox. It's going to be Rami, King J, Piggy, and Haynes. We have Dreams to Legends, Lynx, Evil Carmine, Sinatra, and Ceaseless Ranger. And then Team Kraken's going to be Leaderness, Meanest, Complexion, and Kruvu. Sure. Yeah.
Sure. Rex Face, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show.
So yeah, look for them in Atlanta. And that's all we got for Rostermania.
All right. Upcoming tournaments of the week presented by noobcombo.com whenever that site fucking goes live again, and blah, blah, blah. Saturday, July 20th, we have the SWAT Nation Unforgotten, because it's a Halo 4 SWAT tournament. It's the best Halo, guys. It's the best one. It's a SWAT tournament and the best Halo game, so go check that out. That's it for upcoming tournaments of the week presented by the non-existent, as of right now, noobcombo.com. But when it does go live, you can potentially check out noobcombo.com for all your Halo esports needs. Will, Scrim Tournament League recaps. What do we got?
We'll start off mentioning SWAT here. Some like it SWAT results. Fourth place went to Takashi Aramaki and Nathan For You. Third was, what is this? Delcid Lucy and Chaos Clicks, I'm going to say. Second went to Escape and Dabs. And first went to Jive Cylinder 389 and this I7948. There you go.
Top Shelf Celix or Celix, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show.
Next up, the Carolina Gaming Blue Ticket Halo Infinite Tournament. This again was over on LVT, and winner of this one got some money for a stipend, and then if you a team pass as well.
Well, if you after you read the results, you can read that statement.
You typed it out below.
Well, I copy pasted. I didn't type it out. I copy pasted. Let's not give you too much credit here. Also, before you say it, Cutely, welcome, and says made it here live. You did make it here live. And then Ashley, feel free to please feel free, and I'll add it to the show notes as well. Go ahead, Will.
Also, Ashley, Josh, she's gonna have stickers of her own design in Atlanta. They're fucking awesome.
Fuck yeah, baby!
So more stickers for you to grab, and make sure to get one for me.
Oh, I will gladly. Can't wait.
Beautiful.
Can't fucking wait. I love stickers. Oh my god, fuck!
All right. Carolina Gaming Blue Ticket Halo Infinite Tournament. Fourth place went to a team called Undaunted. It was Zoom, Fluriously, Lido, and Morgan. Third went to Team Lethal Fox again. Rami, Haynes, King J, and Piggy. Second went to Ascending Baseline, Avicii, Sylvanic, Echo, and Ivanized. First then went to Reversal Perfy. This was Common Encore, Mortally, and Yaxon.
No, it's Envor. Fucking autocorrect, dude. God
Envor.
damn it. I fucking hate you, Google Docs,
I should
dude.
know. Yeah, it always changes it, but I should have known that was Envor. I just was reading. Here we go. The winning team of Carolina Gaming's Blue Ticket will receive a $250 team pass, securing their entry into HCS Atlanta, offering amateur teams the exciting opportunity to prove themselves on LAN. Additionally, the winning team of Carolina Gaming's Blue Ticket will receive a $1,000 stipend, helping to cover travel expenses to HCS Atlanta and ensuring the winning team is able to make it out to the event. There you go.
Yeah, that's fucking rad.
Yeah, pretty cool that came together. Always love to see support for the AM side of Halo. And then last but not least, the big tournament that just took place, Sentinels Sen City Throwdown Invitational. I can't do the growl like you do.
Throwdown.
There it is.
I appreciate more than anything that you tried.
Yeah.
You know? Very happy about that.
Got it. Here we go. Fourth place went to, oh, by the way, just to reference, this was only a 4-team invitational tournament.
Yeah. Sentinels
and
really wanted to.
I may have thrown some shade last week, and you all were like, whoa, Will.
No, you nailed it.
Fourth place went to Sentinels. Precision, Boobadooba, Lethal, and Falcated. Precision was playing from Hawaii.
Anyone could have predicted this, Will. Come on.
Yeah. Precision was playing from Hawaii. It sounds like he was proposing over this tournament time, I guess. So they were out in Hawaii. And
Will, don't spoil the shout out section of the show. God damn. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
They took fourth place. They went down, losing both their series, first eliminated from the tournament. Third place went to Optic, Formal, Dead Zone, Trippy, and Lucid. I'd say Optic did not look anything near where they should have been this weekend. From listening to the comms, personally, I thought uninspired is the word that came to mind. So we'll see if anything changes come to major time, but they were off. Second went to SSG, Bound, Eco, Legend, and Stellar. And taking it home, the team that looks to be dominating everything right now, FaZe Clan, Snakebite, Frosty, Royal 2, and Renegade.
That they do. I want to give a shout out to LVT here for a second because, well, I don't know if it obviously they get praise for the production and everything. So I'll give praise both to LVT and Sentinels for this because yes, it was only 4 teams, but it was all best of 7s.
Oh yeah.
All of it was best of 7s. So it really did feel like I got a winner's final, a loser's final, and a grand final, all best of 7s. You know what I mean? So I'm not mad at it.
There you go.
I'm not mad at it.
You got your wish.
Awana Pops, welcome back.
Awana Pops. Sorry.
Awana Pops. Top Shelf, any pre-LAN events in Atlanta like that Thursday? I don't know for sure, Top Shelf. I haven't seen anything yet. And then Spring King brings up a fairly decent good point here. Like, not being sarcastic, that tourney was supposed to be amateur, wasn't it? Is that like not a standardized term? So it's based off of how I'm reacting, it really isn't. It depends on who you ask. So no, it's not necessarily a standardized term. But I mean,
we're talking the blue ticket, right?
Yeah. So like you have Reversal Perfy, you know, you have Team Lethal Fox as well. So I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, I would assume that there's got to be, they probably had a guideline to what that meant for signing up for this tournament.
Yeah.
And I guess I don't know exactly what that is. I didn't look into it too much myself, but it was quote unquote amateur teams. I'm assuming like non-partnered. And we do have some org-backed teams here, but not like officially.
Yeah.
Officially is even the wrong word because they're official orgs partnering with these teams. But you know what I mean? Like
I don't want to jump to chat. Correct me if I'm wrong here. But out of those top 4, is it only Rami who's been on a top 8 roster recently when he was previously on Cloud9? Am I out of my mind here? I think
you're right.
I might be wrong though. I if anyone wants to correct me, feel free. Because I'm not entirely remembering, but I think out of the 4 teams, the top 4 there, I thought Soverb. I thought there was one tournament that he was on Cloud9 and they had a run, and they got top 8 or something, maybe even top 6. I could be mistaken, though. Do you think the HCS should offer more help to consistent AM orgs? Oh. Define consistent. And define help. Not to sound like an asshole. I'm just asking. We remember King J and Piggy for beating SSG last year on LAN? Yeah, in pool play.
Yeah.
I don't put stock in it. No offense to them. They like fucking... Jay knows I love the shit out of him. But yeah.
I mean, huge moment for them, but...
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But we all know that pool play is completely different than Championship Sunday. And Verb, you fucking know that too, so get out of here. Don't be trying to stir shit, Verb.
I mean, look, I would love HCS to support more of the scene in whole in general, but that's very difficult to do. How do you allocate resources? Like, literally the phase major was so delayed because they were waiting on budgets. Like, we could ask for help for consistent AM orgs, but I just don't know how any sort of help would go out.
Riz, thank you for looking into that. Rami placed top 6 at Arlington 2023, so I was right. And I believe he's the only player of that group that did something like that. At least a free team pass for AM orgs would be cool.
How do you justify an AM org though? Because like we could technically call up 4 players and be like, hey, you're going, do you want to be under the HCS Pro Talk banner to get a free team pass? Even though they've already paid for everything. You know what I mean? Like,
Verb is bugging right now. Yeah, Ashley, I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
The ones that consistently get out of open. But that's the thing, is like, who's consistently getting out of open? Native Gaming? Because they're going to get handed to them?
Possibly again.
Possibly again. I'm just waiting to see.
We still don't know.
They're not an AM org, though. I'm just throwing shade right now.
Yeah, bittersweet.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be a
Mexico teams,
benefit to making out an open bracket.
So my thing is that I don't think it's the HCS's responsibility to do that. I think it's more so like we saw with Carolina Gaming. If whether it be a partnered organization that wants to throw like a side tournament thing for AMs, or if a Carolina Gaming or another organization wants to come through and be like, hey, we want to shine a brighter light on the AM scene. We're going to give a team pass to the winner, or maybe we'll give 2 team passes for the top 2, whatever it is, right? But like the HCS, I don't know. I don't know how they would figure that out.
Yeah.
Unless they did it, right? Unless they did, like, if they had clearly defined rules to be an AM team, players within your team could not have placed within a calendar year or something like that. You know what I mean? And then they could hold a tournament of their own, like an HCS sponsored event take place just for AM teams, and then team pass up for grabs. I don't know if they do the travel stipend or anything like that. I think it would literally just be a team pass.
Yeah.
Because they're already doing the stipend for, I mean, they're already doing the travel coverage for open bracket teams that base off those qualifiers, right?
Yep. That's kind of the chance to get those.
Exactly. And AM teams are competing in those. So, but I also understand the massive discrepancy in skill. No offense to the teams competing, but the massive discrepancy in skill between like a SWAT esports in Mexico versus every other team in that region, basically. Or now they're alpha again, right? Either way, the top Mexican team compared to the rest of the teams in Mexico there's a big gap in skill. Same with Mindfreak in Australia and New Zealand. There's a massive discrepancy in skill between them and others.
Yeah, we're almost leaning towards like COD challengers,
Yeah,
at that point.
but I don't.
Keeping in, you don't want to like always keep the AM separate. You want to have that competition there all the time.
And that's why, like, if we brought that up to Atashi, if we brought that up to somebody else at the HCS, be like, well, this is why we have open bracket, is because it gives every team an opportunity to get into championship bracket.
Mm-hmm.
Where in challengers, you don't have that. In challengers, like Will, like you said, it's a completely separated league where the top challengers teams fight each other in a final, but they don't touch the COD league.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Lodal, yes, they do have the leaderboard, but I don't know if they have it clearly defined what is considered pro, what's considered semi-pro, what's considered amateur. I don't know. What's up, Danny? Welcome back. Good to see you. Danny Banton.
Tyler, we would all love the player base to come back like it was before.
But that ain't going to happen.
Unfortunately.
I could see team passes if there were rules, but that's not the majority of the expense for sending a team. Exactly. And the HCS, like I said, they're already putting up money to bring teams over. Like they're putting up money to bring teams over. They're putting up money for the team passes for teams as well. Like they're already doing that. It's just, it's not potentially strictly AM teams that are winning those, So. Chills, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show.
And they say, pretty sure top 150 leaderboard is semi-pro.
Right, but where is that listed anywhere? Like, that's the thing. Have they confirmed a 2025 season? All but with words, yes.
Yeah. Alluded to.
Yeah. If you go watch our interview with Tashi,
he says he's very excited about next year.
Yes. Stop it, Tyler. Stop it now.
God.
Stop it right now. Oh my God.
Tyler, you then need to type Kratos is the greatest of all time.
We already know that though. Like that's like the unwritten word. That's like the unwritten rule of the HCS is that Kratos is the best player ever. But no, like bringing it all back to what Ashley was asking about. I like the idea. It's just the question then becomes how would they execute on it? And I think based off what Will you were saying and the fact that we already have open bracket the way that it is, I think if the HCS were to ever provide more to the AM scene, if they were to ever provide more to the AM scene, like the true AM scene, then it would have to be like a side tournament, an officially sanctioned side tournament where the top two teams or the winning team get team passes.
Yeah, I would just like to see this Carolina Gaming blue ticket thing happen once a major.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Like if that support could just keep happening wherever it comes from, awesome.
Absolutely. And Awana Pops, that's what I agree with as well. Is that even though it would be nice, I don't think it's their responsibility. And that's the thing, is that we'd always love for the HCS to do more for everyone in the scene, right? But there are priorities. There's a budget, it is what it is. But no, Will, I agree with you completely. Once a major, whether it be Carolina Gaming or someone else, but just to keep things, and this is not a dig at Carolina Gaming. I just want a precedence to be understood here, is that they the Reversal Perfy won a team pass and $1,000 travel stipend to get them there. They still need to pay for lodging. And again, that's not a dig at Carolina Gaming. I just want to make sure people understand that this is not a quote unquote all expenses paid trip.
Right. But it helps. It does help tremendously.
Absolutely. And again, I'm only saying this so people understand. I'm not saying this to be like, oh, fuck you, Carolina. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. So just the fact that they're putting up that travel coverage in and of itself is crazy as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you watch the Sen City Throwdown, Josh?
I watched a little bit of it.
Okay. I was just wondering if you had any takeaways from it.
I heard that there was a snafu that had taken place with a ruling. With wasn't there a power flicker?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this happened FaZe versus Optic, I believe.
Yep.
In the winners final. And basically what was going on was a flag standoff. But not I don't want to call it a standoff because FaZe had Optic's flag. This was on Forbidden in their base. But Optic had pulled FaZe's flag.
Okay.
So it was kind of like Optic were fighting from top mid, keeping the FaZe flag alive, trying to get their flag returned. Optic was up 2-1 on flag caps, and Lucid somehow, I don't know if he pushed from snipe side, but he got in the back of the base, got a kill on a player, and then he got traded out, and then he disconnected like instantly.
Yeah, Lucid had the power flicker, yeah.
Yeah, Lucid said that his power flickered on and off. And from what I understood is they just gave FaZe the 2-2 and then they played to a single cap. Like overtime.
Okay.
Or no. It was never mind. They still said it was 2-1 and then Optic got the first flag cap to make it 3-1. I thought they were going to give them the second flag cap because it was pretty much writing on the wall. But yeah, they replayed at 2-1, full reset. Optic got the first cap, game to Optic. But in the grand scheme of things, it didn't matter. It could have, but it.
They replayed 2-1. It should have been 2-2.
It's hard to say. And Verb, I know you're John's biggest fan, but like Optic was holding that flag cap off for as long as they could. They had 3 members down that top mid. For
the record, when he said he's John's biggest fan, he was talking about Verb and being Renegade's biggest fan.
Yeah.
Just for the listeners that don't understand what that reference was for, because the legend himself, Verb Maker, is in the chat right now.
Yes. But it's tough because the fact of the matter is the flag hadn't gone in, and anything can fucking happen when a flag's not capped.
Yeah.
I've seen so many times someone die on the stand and the pull comes through again and gets returned, whatever. Like, it's so hard to make that ruling. I agree personally that flag was most likely going to go in. It was a matter of time. But even so, they did the reset. Even if it was 2-2 at that point, Optic dominated that reset and got the cap. So
I agree with what Melted's saying as well. It's like you can't give a team a cap when it wasn't capped. You can't really base it off what if scenarios. So I agree with the admin's decision just to do the restart the way it was. An anonymous gifter has gifted a sub to Verb Maker.
Thank you, anonymous gifter.
No, thank you to an anonymous gifter for gifting the sub to Verb. I hope it was Tiger Tom. I hope so too. He owes me a drink, by the way, so I really hope it was him.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Fucking Jesus Christ. Congratulations, Verb. You got a sub.
But yeah, Sentinels were close. Their Slayer differential in this tournament was 200 to like 195. Like they lost 3 49-50s and then another 48-50.
Are you saying you think they're making progress now? It's been their weakest link.
It's possible. And I think that they have showed they can somewhat hang with those big 3 in there. But it's they need that clutch factor, you know?
Yeah.
That's what it is. They need that closeout push, whatever it is.
I can't wait for our preview episode next week. I can't fucking wait. Predictions are gonna be so good. Holy shit.
I'm not gonna go wild this time.
I'm not going wild.
Like shit at the wall last time.
I already have my preliminary picks in my head right now, but this is like there's a reason why like we research before we do this shit. So yeah, I have my preliminary picks, but this is before I've dug into anything. So an early prediction to fill the pool play slots. Well, I mean, native, whether or not they're handed it, because we still don't know. And that's, I'm being honest. Like you and I agree, Will. We don't know if he's competing. Yeah, we don't know if Druck's going to be able to make it stateside. And typically when Druck's not able to get over stateside, native get the pool play spot. So there's that.
Yeah.
And then top shelf, I haven't looked at all the teams that have signed up yet. And it's another reason why I'm glad that we do the preview show the week before the tournament, because that would mean that all the teams should be registered already. So we can look at that point. And also, go ahead, Will. Sorry.
You know what Druck's team should do? Play with a fifth player. Like that's their coach is a fifth, like really good player that they can just plug and play if he can't show up.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yep. Someone who can coach and play if need be.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Just drop their actual coach and pick up a top free agent to be their coach just in case.
Yes.
Stop it, Blackout. Please, no.
You know that Tony bit, though, with the water bottle.
The lemonade?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ace's lemonade.
That was at the... Was that the first SLC? Or not SLC, but it was...
That was their online event.
Online event, yeah.
Yep.
Those skits were great.
They were great. Yeah, Top Shelf. We're excited, too. One of my favorite types of episodes that we do is our preview and post-show. So, these week to make dumb predictions, then see how wrong they were the week after. Always a fun time.
And you rant about the venue for an hour.
Dude, you have no idea how excited I am to, because this event is going to go one of two ways, Will. This event's going to go one of two ways. Either it's going to go exactly how I expect it to go, and yes, you will be receiving a major rant on the following week, or I'm going to be the most pleasantly surprised I've ever been in my fucking life. And there's no in between. Like, it's either this is going to be exactly what I think it's going to be, which is not very good from a venue standpoint, versus, oh my God, they put on a phenomenal event.
I would be happy if it was just, like, it doesn't need to be stellar. It doesn't need to be amazing.
No pun intended.
No pun intended. It just needs to be
a major,
good, decent HCS major. Yeah. Words.
Is if we're
fine.
Like, if I just get what I expect to happen from a major, I want organizational booths to be there. We haven't gotten that the past two. So I hope that's a thing. I don't want audio issues. Like, being in the event, I want to be able to hear everything that is happening. That's been an issue in the past.
Yeah.
Like, I already know the players are going to do a phenomenal job. I already know the talent is going to do a phenomenal job. It's just the runnings of what makes a major a major. If they can just execute that properly, then yeah, I'll be perfectly content. That's it. But like, I'm not, if it is another Arlington situation like last year, not this year, but last year, and there are a lot of issues, I will let people know about it. Like 100%.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be that way. I fucking hate when it's like that, because while I have my expectations, and there might be folks out there that it might be their very first event, so they think it's the best thing ever, that's fine. I want people to want more. That's all. I just want people to expect more. Like, you're spending your hard-earned money not only on the ticket, but more than likely to travel. That's a lot of fucking money. To purchase tickets, to purchase travel coverage, to purchase a place to stay, to purchase food, whether you're renting a car or Ubering, maybe you're walking, great. But like, it's a lot of fucking money. And to go to a subpar event based on my standards, which are not going to be the same standards for everybody. But if you're going to a lackluster event to my standards, that's not acceptable. And so I'm sorry if people think my rants are stupid or whatnot. If you listened to the Arlington one last year, I understand.
It's passion.
It is. It's passion. And I just expect more. And maybe that's my fault. Maybe it is. But, I think everybody should expect more. I really do.
The Josh standard, yeah.
I honestly, everybody should expect more, especially when you're spending this much money to go to one of these.
Was it 2017 or 18 Worlds that we all shun away?
I think it was 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2018 was the one in Seattle in the convention center. 2018 is when Splice won.
Got it.
Yeah.
2017 in the parking lot. Yeah.
2018 was great. And I mean, for all intents and purposes, like every world championship has been great, besides obviously 2017. But then again, you ask people, I can't believe I might be justifying this, or I might be like, okay, hear me out here. The main reason why we go to an event, right, is to watch the best players in the world compete live. The main reason why you go to these events is to go and conversate and meet folks that love the same things that you do, right? And every event that at least I've been to, that's always been a thing. That's not even an expectation. It's just always been a thing that the Halo is always fucking amazing, regardless of technical difficulties. The Halo being played is always top notch, and the people that you meet are some of the best ever. But it's just everything around it, though. And that's when I take a step back and I look at everything and I'm like, is this worth it? Is it not worth it? Was this justified? Was this not justified? Like, did I feel I get my money's worth or not? So on and so forth. So.
Yeah, I totally agree with what Tyler says there. You got to make the best of whatever the event has to offer. But if they put all this money into it and people spend their money to attend it, it needs to be quality. HCS putting their name on an event that's lacking is bad luck overall.
Exactly.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's exactly why I had such a strong opinion on Arlington last year.
And I mean, no matter what the thing is that you're attending, the environment around that thing can vastly change your enjoyment.
Yeah. Like, Will, one of my biggest takeaways, I know the running joke is that I love merch, because I do. I love supporting, like, I'm wearing a fucking band t-shirt right now, but like, I love supporting the bands that I love. I love supporting the games and developers and all the other things that I love, right? And I love wearing that stuff. When we walked into Arlington last year, one of my biggest takeaways, this was first steps into the venue, Will. And I know I ranted about this before. But seriously, we stepped foot into the venue. And one of the first things that I like to do is get all the merch that I want right away so I don't have to deal with it the rest of the weekend. Like, get it all, put it in the car, or bring it back to the hotel or Airbnb or whatever it is, and then just enjoy the event. So when you get in there, this was last year, right? When we walked in, there was nothing. The only merch that existed at Arlington last year was a hybrid HCS Optic booth, like across the main hall.
Yeah.
That was literally all that existed. So much to the point, I thought it was a joke. Like, I genuinely thought that, like, oh, SSG and FaZe and whatnot, they're going to be around this corner. Like, they got to be around this corner. They were nowhere. They just weren't there. And I know, like, they booked the same time as, like, a hot tub convention or some shit. But, like, what the fuck? And that was immediate. And I know, like, I am a guy that likes merch, right? There are other people that may not give a shit. And that's fine. But when I walk in and that's it, And you, like, if you want to go there and you want to support your favorite team, and the only team that you can support if you don't already bring your own merch is fucking Optic, what are we doing? And I know that's not all on Optic as well. Like, I know that's partially on the organizations that did not bring booths there. But it's part of the experience. And that was just one fucking nitpick. That event was awful. Whatever. But like, what do I always say? The Halo was phenomenal and the people were phenomenal. It was just everything surrounding it was not it. Sorry, there's a little tangent for you. Blackout, you're right. Because this is the point I want to make as well, is that I don't want to assume that they're going to have the best event this year. But I said it in Discord and I'll say it again right now. If I were to assume when that roadmap released, Will, at the beginning of the year, and we saw that Space Station were hosting their own major, I'm not going to lie. I looked at that and I'm like, well, besides Worlds, that's going to be the best one.
Yeah,
like
I agree.
From an event attendee perspective, that has to be the best event this year. And that's no offense to Quadrant. I heard they fucking nailed it out of the park with what they were working with. And yeah, but like I saw SSG were hosting their own major and I'm like, oh fuck, if anybody's going to go to one event this year and you're not like, and you don't reside in Europe, this is going to be the one to go to. So, and I there's really no doubt in my mind that they're going to knock it out of the park. Thank you, Jedi. I appreciate that. Radnade, this is why I'll wear my long sleeve HCS Pro Talk TM shirt at Worlds. Fuck yeah, Radnade. Let's go. Let's go. Appreciate you. Ashley, that is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. If you need anything, let us know. What's up, Hybrid? Guess what? I'm never going to forget how to pronounce your name. Never again. I fucked that up one time. Welcome back. It's good to see you. That SSG and straight merch. That SSG Instinct merch, though. Can't wait for that. Ashley, I hope you get extra vacation time. I do. So yeah, to anybody that's listening to this right now that was maybe on the fence about going to a Halo event this year or going to an event that's not Worlds, I implore you, please try to go to SLC if you can. If you have any possibility of going. Like if you can get the time off of work, if you are able to, if you're able to justify it within the budget, I implore you, please try to go. It's besides Worlds, this is going to be the event to go to. Please. So, yeah. Gifted membership and I quit my job and abandon my family and go to SLC. Okay, relax. Ronan, relax. Mr. Fusion, welcome back. Fusion says, I'm fucking going. Tickets go on sale tomorrow? Yes. General admission tickets go on sale tomorrow. If you wanted a chance at VIP, Fusion, a very, 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 very limited amount will be available tomorrow at 9 a.m. Utah time. So that is Mountain Time. Just as a heads up. Yeah, so Fusion, VIP are technically sold out as of right now. But Shonduras, the CEO, the owner of Space Station, put out a tweet today that said a very limited quantity will be available tomorrow at 9 a.m. Mountain Time. Okay? Awana Pop says, wish we had more East Coast drivable tourneys. Maybe next year. Maybe. I fucking want... Will and I are desperate for a Minnesota event. We're fucking desperate. Oh, man.
Well, there's no... I don't think there's any teams based out of here, so we might be SOL.
So you're saying we need version 1 to make a return?
Yeah, and become a partner to Oregon, host a major in less than a year? Sure.
So in other words, it'd be G2 all over again? Because the Rocker, like, I think they own them. Yeah, G2 owns them now. Oh, my God. HCS Pro Talk Minnesota Major. Let's make it happen. Relax. No, because, see, that's the problem, is that if it's one thing for me to say shit that I find wrong at majors, it's a whole other thing if I was put in charge of making something happen. Because then if one little thing goes wrong, somebody's in my DMs being like, what the fuck? You just did the same shit you've been complaining about. Be like, it's not my fucking fault. I'm sorry. Will, we'd compromise for Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Radnade, no games, all merch. Yes. Holy shit. That'd be awesome. Oh my God. That'd be half your audience. It really would be, Ash. I tell you what. Open bracket at Will's house. So we'll do open bracket at your place, Will. We'll do pool play at my place, and then we'll find a venue for champ bracket.
Oh, okay.
We'll make teams travel multiple times. How about Toronto? Nah, Toronto's fucking way far away from us. I'm pretty sure. I say that. I sound like a fucking idiot because I am. Let's see. From home to Toronto.
Are you driving?
Fuck no. Let's see.
Yeah, you're gonna give out your.
Oh no, it's only a 2-hour flight. I'm dumb.
That's not bad.
No, it's only a 2-hour flight. That's the same distance to fucking Atlanta from here. Driving would be over 14 hours. Not really in the mood to do that.
It's doable, but not ideal.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah. A 14-hour drive to fucking Colorado made me realize I don't want to drive anywhere ever again.
Right. No, Ash, I wouldn't. I'm on a fucking separate computer than what the stream is looking at. And also, we're in Minnesota. I'm not going to say where, but we're in Minnesota. I live 3 hours from SLC. You bet I'm going. How much can I sell a kidney for? That's a great question. I don't know. You betcha, James. You betcha. Fucking A. Yeah, I'm not fucking driving that long. Fuck that. Absolutely not. Guys, check out our Atlanta merch. You can be like Bean is not a pro in the chat. Check out our merch shop for Atlanta. Buy some merch. It's a fun time. You can get it before the event, which is even better. That's why we released it early. All right. I vented enough, Will. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good.
tater tot hot dish.
Good if it's done right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are they just going to throw Minnesota references at us now?
Feel like they are. I've never had I've never had lutefisk before.
Me either.
I don't think that's an us Minnesotan thing. You know what I mean? Like in the Twin Cities area, I don't think that's a thing.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, there is like it's a large like Swedish, Scandinavian population here, but
yeah.
No. Yes, everything's a casserole or hot dish.
That is a fact. I have a genuine question. This is completely off topic here. I was about to say off the rails. So shout out our Patreon. This is a completely off the wall question, but I'm genuinely curious people's thoughts. Will, I'll ask you, and then obviously I'm going to ask Chad. Yes or do you like stuffing?
No.
Or for those who may not know what that means, like turkey dressing. Like for Thanksgiving. Will, he said no?
I'm not a fan. It's a texture thing.
Okay, I fucking hate it. So I'm curious as to what others. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of people loving stuffing right now. Shit. Oh no. Why did I ask this question? Everybody fucking loves stuffing.
Yeah, we're the weird ones here, man.
Oh no. Mr. Fusion, absolutely. Hey, you are speaking my love language right now, even though I fucking don't like stuffing. Stuffing's the best. You guys are fucking crazy. You guys are fucking crazy. Best part of Thanksgiving? What? You're out of your fucking mind. It's not only the worst side dish, it's like the worst dish, period. Not even in your 30 seconds, Josh is a terrible take. Fuck you, Snag. Fuck you. You actually, Snag, you missed it. I forgot who it was in the chat, but somebody said fuck you earlier.
That was Tyler. Tyler hits buttons if you want to know.
Shout out Tyler.
Yep. Yeah.
Imagine not liking bread and spices stuffed inside a bird. Josh, you have horrific opinions on food. Sorry. Nah, I just know what good food is. And I like how I'm the one getting shadier when Will said he also does not like it.
Yeah. Take it all. Take it all.
Yeah. Throw all the shit my way, assholes. Fuck you all. God, but more importantly, fuck you, Snag. Shout out any flavor Red Bull except Juneberry. No. Snag.
Juneberry is the best.
No, but I'll say the worst is the regular.
Oh yeah.
Worst Red Bull flavor is the regular Red Bull. Worst Monster flavor is the regular Monster. Worst Rockstar flavor is the regular Rockstar. It's the same shit. It all tastes awful. Let's get a Thanksgiving food tier list going. Fuck you, Ronan. We're not. No. The only reason why I asked is because we went out to dinner the other day. My family and I went out to dinner the other day celebrating my mom's birthday. And shout out Mom. And she got stuffing. And we're just talking about how it's fucking ass. She likes it, but I can't fucking stand it. So. Halo Friendsgiving at Worlds. Oh, that'd be amazing, actually. I love that idea, Ashley.
Josh, you cooking in the B&B?
No, we need Danny there.
I
Yeah.
think
Danny, you still here?
So here's a funny thing, Josh. You know, Joey booked our Airbnb.
Yeah.
We are having Rasta Monkey stay with us.
Yeah.
A few, I'm not going to say who, but a few other members of the community also booked an Airbnb. We believe they're on the same floor, same building as us.
No shot.
So like, I am super excited. We're all going to be hanging out.
So in other words, it's going to be at your guys' place.
Yeah. I guess we're gonna host no more than 6 people, so we could take 3 more people into the Airbnb for the Friendsgiving.
Oh my God.
It's got to be on Thursday though.
Thursday Friendsgiving, yeah, because Thanksgiving's on Thursdays.
Yeah, we're definitely not making turkey by then, but
hey, it's okay. All right, so Danny's your roomie for Worlds, Ashley. All right, 6. So he'll be the chef. Fuck yes. Oh my God. And Will, you guys can have more people over there. You just can't have people staying there. Right?
That's true. Well, they're like no parties, you know.
We're not having a party.
No, we're having
a Friendsgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're having a get together of
Would
friends.
love to get kicked out on the first night, you know.
No one's getting kicked out. It'll be okay. Oh my God. When is this? Lumberquack in October.
That Worlds, yeah.
Worlds is close to real Thanksgiving, not the American ripoff a month late. Shut up, Justin. God damn it. Oh, this sounds wonderful. All right. Sounds like we're going to make this happen. Sick.
Oh, John.
John's not wrong.
Well.
Who's bringing the banana bread?
At Worlds, dude?
I hate everything. All right. I'm sorry to get a debate going on fucking Thanksgiving foods, but, you know, here we are. Goddamn. Goddamn. Will, you should send me the link to that Airbnb.
Oh, you need a place too?
Just send me a link.
I'm not the host, so I will have to, in time, yes, I'll get you the link.
Good. We need the tapioca too for all the Halo OGs. Oh, God. Pineapple on pizza? Depends on the pizza.
No.
Fuck you. Oh, my God. Such a childish take.
What? Just no?
Don't have a refined palate. I think it depends on the pizza. Stuffing on pizza? Shut up, Riz. God damn it. All right. We're going to move on. This is ridiculous. Did you not, Will, have you realized that now that I just did, that we're still on the Scrim Tournament League recap segment of the show?
Well, yeah, because that's, yeah. I know.
Awesome. Well, we don't have a topic, although that could have been a fucking topic. I don't know what that was. And we don't have any regular news because slow news week. And we don't have any Consular Games Watch, so let's just jump right in to Will's Adventures with an A-Lovers and other games too. Well, what did you happen to play over the last week?
Of course, been playing some Halo Infinite. And then mainly been playing Iron Banner and Destiny 2, grinding for the seal. Got a lot of the challenges done, all but one, and that'll just take a lot of time to get 100 wins. So,
I mean, you've been
on my way at 65.
You've been killing it so far, so I don't think it's going to take you a lot of time to do.
Well, it'll just, the next time Iron Banner rolls around, it just sucks that it's a limited time mode. But yeah, I've been playing a lot with Game Crazy John in chat, and that's been about it. We did do 8s during the normal play date time, which you will shout out later.
Yes.
And unfortunately, we tried to get 8s going on Sunday, and we kept getting 7, and then it fell apart twice.
Womp womp.
Yeah, that's all I've been playing. What about you?
Well, real quick, H2 Goat Cheese with the 5-month resub. You get a woo! Thank you so much for the resub. Greatly appreciated. Welcome back. Also, okay, before we get into what I played, let's just put this shit to bed right now. Why? What is this with people having a vendetta against square cut pieces of pizza? Like, Will and I can attest to this. There are a couple pizzerias around us that is what they do. Like, that's just normal for them, is what they do. So, I don't know why this is fucking crazy that we can't have square cut pieces of pizza, but whatever.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I am a triangle fan over the square cut fan. Pizza's pizza. Like, come on.
Yeah. And triangle cut pieces are way easier. Like to, not get your hands all fucking gross from. Because with square cut, It's like when you're going in for those middle pieces, boy.
The grease, the toppings are falling out, everything, the sauce, it's all there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Pizza's pizza. I just saw, like, guys were, like, throwing John shade. And I'm like, well, why? Because it's fucking square-shaped pieces of pizza? Who cares? Who gives a shit?
Lumberquack, I cut my pizza into smaller circles.
He just takes, like, pie tin after pie tin to go smaller and smaller and smaller until he has rings of fucking pizza.
Yeah. They're no longer pizza rings. They're Halo rings.
There it is. There it is. Hey, we have pizza skins in the game, you know. Might as well just make it full circle at this point, literally. Tay here for the pizza topic. Hey, Taylor. It depends on the type of pizza that determines the type of cut. Like, our local bar got to be square cut. Like, Pizza Heaven got to be triangled. Like I said, we have... Like, I have a local place that strictly does squares. Will and I... Like, there are Carboni's. That's a spot they have multiple locations. And they do square cut. But also you have your traditional, like, you have your Domino's, your Pizza Huts, Little Caesars. You know? We also have, like, I have a bar downtown. I say it's like it's my bar. It's not my bar. There's a bar downtown that does bar pie, and they're triangle cut. Just depends. It just fucking depends. Oh, Snag coming in with a fucking dumb hot take. Hernandez, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show.
We are so off on pizza talk right now.
We are. HCS Pizza Talk. Lumberquack says Little Caesars are the best pizza. I'm definitely not going to say they're the best pizza, but I do think that they get a lot of hate.
It's the you get what you pay for value, right?
You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. But there is something crazy, Will. I don't know if it's the same thing anymore. I don't know if they raised their prices, but like back in our day when you could walk in and get a $5 hot and ready large pizza.
Oh yeah.
I'm not going to complain about that.
I mean, when I worked at the auto place,
yeah,
there was a Little Caesars basically across the street. And I would go over there, get a $5 pizza, and be able to be munching on pizza the whole day underneath the cars.
Yep. When I worked at that game store, there was one literally right next door, and we knew one of the guys that worked there. So we would go in, we'd share. My coworker and I, we'd share a $5 hot and ready, and the worker, he would give us free crazy bread. So, you know, I'm not going to say no to that.
Yeah.
It fills you up. It's cheap. Who fucking cares? Is it great? No, absolutely not. Is it bad? Come on. I've had worse. I've genuinely had worse. So. Also, I'm just going to throw this out there. If we're on the topic of pizzas, I'm going to throw this out there. I'm going to probably get a shit ton of shade for this, but I don't fucking care. Here's my potential hot take when it comes to pizza. Natana, if you're listening to this, I apologize, even though you already know my take, whether or not you agree with it. I know you don't agree with this. Pizza Hut stuffed crust pizza is one of the worst fucking things in the world. Period. One of the worst fucking things in the world. Bart, okay, fuck off. Oh, Thompson. Oh no.
You know, I might be with Tyler here on that. It used to be great, but now it's gone to shit.
Oh, I hate it, man. I
used to love it back in the day, yeah.
And like, here's my thing: is like, I love mozzarella sticks. Well, not like I love like fucking string cheese. Will, like, we fucking love string cheese, right?
Oh yeah.
I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but it is the most disgusting tasting thing. Like, and the other worst part is, I don't know if like it you have to bake it a different way or like a different time frame or whatnot. But I swear to God, if you order just a standard ass, and I don't even like Pizza Hut, but if you order, maybe that's a hot take, but if you order a standard ass, like let's just say a large cheese pizza from Pizza Hut, right? Standard crust, standard bake, everything, right? And then you order a large stuffed crust cheese pizza. I swear to God, every single time it happens, because my wife loves the stuffed crust. So every single time we order it, if you compare the two, the slice on the stuffed crust is so fucking floppy and
do you want to know why?
Yeah, I do. I do, Will. Give me the insight.
I used to work at a Pizza Hut, man.
Give me the insider info as to why it's shit.
So the large doughs are the same size. A large stuffed crust is the same amount of dough that's used in a large pizza. So what happens is that that large dough gets stretched to the edge of the pan, larger, like flattened more than the normal large. It is literally string cheese that gets pressed into the edge of the pan, and then you fold that dough over. So all that dough that's being folded over the top is coming off the bottom that would normally be the thickness of a regular large pizza.
That explains a lot.
There you go.
And it's awful. And Will, may I ask you this? I don't know if they changed it or whatever, but do you know the string cheese that they're fucking using?
No, it's
disgusting.
It's
disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. I used
to just go in the walk-in and take the string cheese and fucking munch on string cheese at work. It depends on every Pizza Hut. It depends on the franchise and the supplier. So
real quick here, Ronan with the 6-month resub, you get a woo, and then also Omen Smoke B Main. Well, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Says, I'm from New York City. If you ain't eating it from there, you ain't eating pizza. You're eating bread with cheese and sauce. 73% semantics. It's okay. I understand. No, like for all intents and purposes here, we have some legitimately good pizza joints in Minnesota. Like, obviously, they're not top tier or anything like that. We know that. But we do have some pretty good pizza joints here in Minnesota. No, that is not including a Pizza Hut or a fucking Domino's or anything like that. It's not including anything like that. We have great mom and pop pizza joints around the state that are phenomenal.
Black Sheep.
Black Sheep is easily one of them. One of them. Oh my God.
They made it on Barstool, I believe.
They did.
You know, the guy that does the ratings?
Yeah.
Gave it a pretty high rating.
Yes. And that's not the only one. There's another one around that area that also did really well for his review scale.
Yeah.
Yeah. Black Sheep is phenomenal. Toppers. I never really enjoyed Toppers. They were also like a too greasy for me. I love their pizza sticks, just fucking breadsticks with fucking cheese on them in the shape of a pizza. Let's be real. But they called them Topper sticks, as a matter of fact. Also, real fucking quick shout out. I don't know if anybody's had these, but they're phenomenal. Also, French, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Toppers, at one point in time, I don't know if they still do, they had dessert sticks. They had dessert Topper sticks. And like they had a berry one or whatever the fuck. That shit was fire. Oh my God. That shit was awesome. But yeah, Snag, Yes. Side note, not trying to be offensive, but why do people in Halo Infinite play like cowards? They realize it's a video game, right? Hey, people like to camp and shit. I don't agree with it, but whatever. Oh, Topspin. That sounds wonderful. That sounds wonderful. All right. So yeah, Will, like you said, pizza's pizza. There you go. Games I played. Back on topic here. I said, Will, I was telling Natana about this too. I'm like, Natana, this might be a weird show today. She's like, why is that? I'm like, well, we have our preview episode next week, and they decided to do like an info dump of Atlanta today. So obviously we're going to talk about it in this week's episode, but we're going to rehash it and talk further next week. So this episode's probably going to be weird. And then sure as shit, we go on a fucking tangent about Thanksgiving dinner and pizza. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. All right. Games I played. I'm playing Pokemon Unbound, which is a fan game. And it's very good. And I've been so stuck in my traditional Pokemon ways that I didn't realize how good fan games were or could be. Guys, in traditional RPGs where you have side quests, what if I told you that this Pokemon fan game has legitimate side quests to it? Something you just never fucking see ever, so there's cool. Did you say Atlanta info dump today? Yeah, like the talent, and I think there was one or two other things that happened today as well, but yeah. Or throughout the week, Ash. But either way, like obviously we're going to talk about it next week at length. Played some Halo Infinite as well. Did a really late firefight stretch. So that was fun. Basically completed the entire operation in one night.
So, oh, wow.
Yeah. So, because if you do like all the weekly challenges,
yeah, you get pretty far.
You get to, now I was using a double XP boost, but like you got to level 10 immediately. So then it's just playing, like I would literally get a level a game. So yeah, it was good stuff. You were Lumber. You were. Top spin, yes. And it is. It's very fun. It is very fun. Wait, this week is the weird show? Fuck you, Ronan. I guess you could say they're always weird. God. And then I played some games with my kid. So we played Sonic Generations via backwards compatibility on the Xbox. So we played some Sonic Generations. She's actually getting really good at Sonic games. I only help out when I need to. So that's pretty cool. That game's not that bad. And then we also played Kirby's Return to Dreamland on the Switch. We played that for a little bit together. And then I don't have it included here, but we also played Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. It's on Game Pass. She saw Garfield on the cover, and she's like, I must play that game. I'm like, kid, you have no fucking idea what this game is. She's like, Dad, Garfield, I need to play this game. I'm like, all right, fine, fuck, we'll install, we'll play the game. So we installed it, and she played Garfield once. But for those who don't know what the game is, it's like Super Smash Brothers, but with Nickelodeon characters. And they have kind of like the guys who play more Smash than I do. Hey, Snag, or whoever fuck else. What is I feel like such a fucking idiot for not knowing what this is actually called. But when like the little orb is floating around and you break the orb and then you have your access to like your super fucking powerful screen wipe move. What is that called? Is that Smash Ball? Is that what that's called? Does it have any other word for either way? Okay, so Smash Ball, sure. If you do enough damage in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, then you get like your meter fills up, and when your meter's full, you have access to a screen wiping move. And every character obviously has a different one. So like there's Reptar, there's Ren and Stimpy, which is actually fucking hilarious considering how lewd they are. There's Danny Phantom, SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward. Oh my God. There's the grandma from, I forget what fucking show she's in, but there's the grandma. There's Gerald from Hey Arnold, but not Arnold. But yeah, and like there's different costumes for each person, blah, 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 blah. But the thing that I thought was really cool, Will, is that they have Korra, Aang. They have Zuko as like a purchasable character, which I did not purchase any characters. And there may have been one more, but and there's Azula as well. There's also other characters, but those are the ones that I'm remembering off the top of my head. But the cool part is that the like ultimate move for Korra is actually what both of these ultimate moves are what Aang did in the finale. But Korra's is like the orb with all the elements floating around it and landing it on the enemy. So I thought that was a cool callback. And then Aang's is actually like, for those who remember from the finale, of where he looks like he's going to basically kill off the Fire Lord, where like he does like the chop and you see like this fucking spiral of pure power coming down. And that was Aang's final move as well. So I thought that was a really cool callback. But just it's cool shit like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know why I explained that game in depth. I'm never going to play it again. But hey, it's funny. So there you go. And it was really cool because my daughter, because you can pick the stages obviously as well. We would normally do random just because I wanted to see what stages were in the game. But they have the air temple. And as soon as we loaded in, my daughter's like, oh, this is Aang's home. And I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, kid. You nailed it. Good for you. So there you go. Also, they have only 2 of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
What?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. And the other 2 aren't even like unlockable. It's just, they only have 2 of them. So that's kind of weird.
Gotta have like Shredder or
nope.
Splinter.
Nope. Neither of those are
that.
there. Yeah, I agree.
James bad.
I actually think one of like the DLC characters is a boss from TMNT, but it's not Shredder.
Well, what's the point?
I agree. So, what are you going to do?
Oh, well.
Oh, well, indeed. Also, Plankton's in the game. Plankton fucking sucks. Plankton is in like his mech suit, like Robo Plankton. He's awful. Fucking awful. I got stun locked by my daughter's Reptar. It was horrible. It was fucking horrible. So, Plankton has a high skill. Fuck you, Drink H2O. Oh my God. Is it Krang? Let me see. Krang TMNT. No. Hold on. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. Because now I'm curious. Roster. Okay, SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, Mecha Plankton, Mr. Krabs, El Tigre, Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life, Jimmy Neutron, Lucy Loud, the Angry Beavers, Garfield, Aang, Korra, Azula, and Zuko. Raphael and Donatello, those are the only two. Oh, April's in there as well. And the boss is Rocksteady. Then you have Danny Phantom, Ember, Grandma Gertie, Gerald. The thing that pisses me off because I played him, Nigel Thornberry's in the game, and I'm pissed because he never said smashing.
Oh,
I was really mad about it. I think he said it once in a taunt, but like he didn't do it consistently, and I was pissed. Zim, Jenny, Reptar, and Ren and Stimpy. Those are the characters that are in the game. Sandy is in the first game. Oh, shit. Will, Leonardo, and Michelangelo were in the first game.
Oh, so they just split them.
Yeah, and Shredder's in the first game as well. Well, what the fuck?
Why not both?
Why not both? Cat Dog was in the first game as well, Shinobi. What the fuck? That's stupid.
It's not like this is DLC. This is a whole other game.
Yeah, it's a whole other game. They could have just done a fucking, Smash Bros. Ultimate situation here and everybody's here. That's what they should have done. The fuckers. Any Rocket Power characters? No, Ashley, no. There will be no woogies happening in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. Yeah, Tyler, I don't know. You're going to have to take it up with Nickelodeon. Ashley, I also love that show. And my daughter wanted to watch it one time. And then after that, now every once in a while, we'll do woogity. That girl's fucking awesome. I love her. All right. But yeah, that's all I played. Back on topic yet again. Well, let's get into some shoutouts. Happy belated birthday to Soul Snipe, Gun Goddess, and Christine. Happy belated birthday to you all. Congratulations to Ethan, a.k.a. Precision, and Alyssa on their engagement, like Will had talked about earlier in the show. We got to it. There we go. Shout out to everyone who joined in the play dates.
Hot.
Will put these in here. We had Fang Terror, Danny Phantom, Bart, Riz, John, Ashley, Stumpy, Tyler Hits Buttons, and All-In Juan. Shout out to you all. Thank you for joining up in the play dates. TMNT is a big deal for me. Hey, that's perfectly fine. I loved, well, I didn't watch a lot of TMNT when I was a kid or anything like that. I really, really fucking loved the recent movie that came out. I thought it was great. My daughter was engaged throughout the entire thing. And I just loved how obviously you had your callbacks as just a casual fan as myself. But then also they leaned into some of the older memes when they were relevant. I thought that movie was fantastic. Shout out to everyone who followed and subbed during the live show. That includes John with the 14-month resub, Lumberquack with a 3-month resub, Ashley with the 16-month resub, Blackout with the 8-month resub, Anonymous Gifter with the 1-month gifted sub to Verb, H2 Goat Cheese with the 5-month resub, and the Ronin with the 6-month resub. You all get a woo! Thank you so much for the resubs. And then we had Rexface, Top Shelf, Chills, Hernandez, Omen, and French. Thank you all for the follows as well. Welcome to the live show. I won't comment on the movie. You did not like it, Tyler? That's fine. I really enjoyed it. Also, Will, I know you'll agree with me on this. My daughter is heavily loving the song. Of course, I'm forgetting the name of it now. Hold on. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought it was called. Just making sure. My daughter loves the song Sunflower from
the Spider-Man movie.
Exactly. And so she'll ask to listen to it all the time. And so we just decided to rewatch the movie the other day. Holy fucking shit, is that movie great. Oh my God. That and Across the Spider-Verse. Oh my God. They're just so good. Holy shit. Two of the greatest, I'll say it. I'll fucking say it right now. Two of the greatest animated films. Period.
I feel like they did a better job with the comic book feel in the first one, but
Sure.
still both great, you know?
I adore them. I adore them. And also, I don't know. I don't know if I said this on this show. Probably not, but I'm going to throw it out there right now. If you guys want to see a movie that is made by the same animation studio, so Sony Animation Studios, so it has a kind of similar vibe to it in terms of animation, The Mitchells versus the Machines on Netflix. Trust me. Holy shit, that movie's fucking awesome too. So if you're looking for a movie that has the same, like a similar animation style because it's animated by the same studio, go watch that. It's on Netflix, The Mitchells versus the Machines. I'm fucking starving for a sequel. What's up, Undone Pancake? No, we have two pancakes, Will.
Oh boy.
God damn. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome to the live show. Tyler, in terms of the TMNT movie, says, it just wasn't canon. For kids, it's great. My son loved it, but he doesn't know all the backstory. I respect it, Tyler. As a casual TMNT fan, I loved it. And I hope they do not do your franchise poorly again. Yeah, next Spider-Man movie. Can't fucking wait. Holy shit. Will's like, I'm done. Will's out this bitch, guys. All right. And then shout out to everyone who's a patron at the semi-pro and higher tiers. That includes... I'm going to prepare myself again. What's up, OG? Welcome back. Hardy, Class, Bart, Blackout, Barnaby Jones, Remedy Boots, Head Honcho, Watsy, Dakota, Christian, D Pancakes, Ashley, Voodoo Man, Rostermania Jr., Ricky Deer, Snag, Raider, Hater, Peanut Butter, One, Swole, Daddy Phantom, Rizdeck, Zarner, Zombie Dammer, Het Deck, Red Deck, Goalie Sniper, The Only Neeb, Heavy Rainfall, and Elaine, Cart Board. Thank you so very much for the extra support over on the Patreon. Greatly appreciated. As always. We talk about the newest Star Wars show. I prefer not to because I know that we're all respectful here, okay? And I pride ourselves on that. I really do. I just don't want a conversation going into a fucking cesspool route. I know how people get about Star Wars shit, okay? So there's that. Sound good? We'll say this. If you like it, great. If you don't like it, great. There you go. Community creations. Halo memes every day over at reddit.com/r/Halo memes. Frankly, I don't know if it's still going on, but you can go check it out if you're interested. Optic Halo's MVP, it's Lucid, by Tide Leader. Go check that episode out. We have the Community Corner for Sky Killers by 343. Go check that article out. And then we have what actually happened at HCS London, the Sentinels vlog. It's by Sentinels. Check that video out as well. Big fan of organizations doing more content like this. We've been seeing Shopify doing a good amount. Would love to see more organizations kind of branching out and doing additional content too, because I think it only adds to the scene, provides more than just watching the players play the game, adds a little more personality to it. And I want to see more of it. So there you go. OG, when do you think Straight will join the HCS, or is it too late next year? Personally. That's the way I look at it.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they're going to actually show up.
I'll put it this way, Will. I'll put it this way. It's either going to be, because I think they will. I think either it'll be SLC or next year. If they don't have a roster fielded for SLC, it'll be next year. Absent with the 11-month resub, you get a woo! Thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back. Welcome back. Are you fucking excited for our hug in 2 weeks? I'm excited. Because I think you're going to be in Atlanta. Right? You won't be there? Fuck you, dude. Fuck. God damn it. Oh, absent. I'm sorry then. I'm sorry that I made light of that. That is very, very unfortunate. House no power for 7 days. I hope you're okay. Obviously. Again, I'm really sorry for before knowing that, making light of a situation that I shouldn't have. That's my fault. I really hope you're okay. Obviously, you need to do what's best for you and the family first. Completely understand. Oh, obviously absent, but I seriously, I hope everything's okay, and I hope everything gets sorted out as soon as possible, because fuck that. Do you think they'll show up at all during Infinite's lifetime? Yeah. Because again, without 100% confirmation, but like kind of feels like 99.9% confirmation at this point, we're going to have another year of Infinite HCS. So I like I said, I'm of two mindsets here. Either they're going to have a team, they're going to have a roster fielded at SLC, and then hopefully have the opportunity to qualify for Worlds. You know, because from a brand perspective, Will, I look at it as if they do have a team, if they have like one of these fringe teams, that's kind of like flip-flopping between orgs just trying to get travel coverage and whatnot, but like they have the opportunity. If they pick up one of these fringe teams and they sign them and they make a push to Worlds and they do qualify, that's more viewership for that brand. So that could be good for them. Or if they want to hold out and wait until more talent becomes available in the offseason and they want to get in those contract talks with these players whose contracts are going to be up, then it would be next year for sure. So
that's fair.
Yeah. If they don't have a team for SLC, then I think it's next year for sure. That's what I'll say. I'm sorry, absent. Tyler says, I really feel like Straight just keep doing merch drops. I hope they field a roster, but who knows? Tyler, they did say in their recent blog post that they are working on it. As in, like, they're working on fielding a roster. Their plan is to field a roster, is what I should say. Sparty to Straight? Who knows? Who knows? Yeah. All right. Will, that's all I got. So before I go on another fucking weird tangent or whatever, would you mind plugging the show?
Yeah. As always, we have our Patreon where we're doing extra content if you want to support us a little further, or just have your money go towards more content from us. Go check out the Patreon, patreon.com/HCS Pro Talk, all one word. And as always, you can find us on your favorite podcast services, wherever you listen, iTunes, Podbean, Spotify, or Josh's favorite.
Pocket Cast, still not in that.
Nope. You can do !Linktree in chat, or go find our Linktree for HCS Pro Talk. It has links to our Discord, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and the merch. New merch out now for Atlanta.
Go check it out.
And then HCSProTalk.com will send you over to the fine folks at Podcast Evolve and their site, HaloEvolve.co, where we're hosted now.
Your home for Halo.
And go check out their shows, such as Podcast Evolve, Mission Debrief, Halo TV Plus, Book Club, Build with Blocks, Halo Headlines, and Halo Gear Guide. Toe Talk when, John? Never. On the next episode, Josh, what do we have?
We finally have our HCS Atlanta preview show. We'll break down the entire event, all the stuff you can maybe expect to see. We'll provide our, in parentheses, always wrong predictions, but it's for fun anyway. And yeah, we'll just talk about what to expect for the event. And I said this last week, and I'll say this again now. For anybody that's still listening or watching, if you are going to be bringing any freebies that you're going to be giving away at the event, stickers, cards, magnets, buttons, pins, whatever they may be, let me know. Like, hit us up in the DMs, whatever it may be, with a link, so I can shout them out during the preview show next week so people know what to look out for. And yeah, that's kind of all I got. I'm really looking forward to it.
Passion United on Twitter _.
Do it. Be United. Also, I'll have Passion United stickers as well as our Atlanta stickers to hand out. So come get both. Come get both. Sneak peek of the sticker. What?
As an emote?
Oh, damn. Oh, I fucking want that shit. Oh, Mike, I'm so fucking excited. So excited. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us today. It is greatly appreciated. That is it for episode 348. John gigantifies the emote.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go. Love to see it.
Thank you, John.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for episode 348 of the show. Get your Atlanta merch now. It's our pinned tweet on Twitter. ! Merch in the chat. Links included in the Google Doc of the show notes of the show, in the description of the video version of the show and the audio version of the show on your favorite podcast service. Go check it out. Or don't. That's fine too. But if you order now, you'll probably get it before the event. So
there's that.
Something to look forward to. Lots of different options to pick from. Thank you for having Tri-Blends. No problem, Bean. No problem. I won't lie. We do not have Tri-Blends in the Atlanta drop because I've had issues with fading. So I left them out. But that's not to say they couldn't make a return later, but just tried to err on the side of caution. So there you go. All right. We'll be back next week for our HCS Atlanta preview. Can't wait to talk about it. It's going to be a great time. But, ladies and gentlemen, until then, have a great fucking week. We'll see you next time. I got to find the button.
Not the button I was expecting.
I know it wasn't the button you were expecting, but it was the button I was expecting. All right.
All right.
Hey, Will.
Yeah.
Hit him with a fast as fuck baby on the way out.
Right now?
Just the intro.
Yeah, I am fast fuck baby.
We'll see you next week, but until then.